So guys, I know the NBA draft is approaching, but guys, y'all gotta leave a like, subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps the channel out a ton. We're still on the road to 20,000 subscribers. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, this is honestly my personal favorite time of the year. The NBA draft, guys, there's so many top level players. This draft, I'm telling you, is gonna be like that 2003 NBA draft with LeBron, all those dudes, bro. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, the question of the day is, what is your personal 2021 NBA mock draft? Just comment down below. Let's get a great basketball conversation started. We finally got to see the NBA lottery. We know which teams are actually getting each pick. So this video and this mock draft is gonna be the most accurate type of mocks that I've ever made. I've only made 2 on my channel so far. So yeah, with all that being said, guys, we're not gonna waste any more time. Y'all seen the title. I love everybody that watches my videos. We're not gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and make this mock draft. So boom, guys, let's go and get straight into this video and make the bestest, the most official, accurate list, most NBA mock draft list. And with all that being said, guys, at the 10th selection, the New Orleans Pelicans have this pick. And if you look at their roster and just how they were this past season, it honestly was the same old type of story. They had high expectations, expected to make the playoffs. Everybody thought we were going to see the second emergence of Brandon Ingram after winning that most improved player. We all thought Zion was gonna just go crazy. Guys, we thought this Pelicans team was gonna be something special, but as you see, the Pelicans weren't even close to making the playoffs, and they finished with the 11th seed in their conference. Now, Lonzo Ball, he's a good point guard in my opinion, but despite all the hate, I respect him, and same with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but I feel like they need a good point guard to really spark things up, to pair up with a player like Zion Williamson. And I feel like that type of player could be Sharife Cooper. Guys, I know, trust me, bro. I already know people have him going somewhere in that second round, but I'm telling you, Sharife Cooper would be perfect for this Pelicans team. Imagine all the passes, the lobs, all those types of things we would see with Sharife Cooper and Zion Williamson. If you pair that up with JJ Redick, if he stays, I'm telling you, I think Sharife Cooper could really make a significant impact for a team like the New Orleans Pelicans. So boom, guys, moving on to the 9th pick, the Sacramento Kings actually have this selection. And if you look at their past season prior, they were actually like the Pelicans, where they had high expectations to make the playoffs, but that just was not the case. At this point, guys, the Kings is just not that organization, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel sorry for whichever team, whichever player actually goes to this team. And with all that being said, guys, I feel like the perfect player for this team to pair up with De'Aaron Fox would be a player like Scottie Barnes, because I just feel like he just matches their culture and he just fits with the guys currently on that team. And I feel like he really could change that franchise. Scottie Barnes is a player that most people compare to Draymond Green because of his energy and his leadership. And with Scottie being there, I feel like he could honestly come in, make a significant impact from day one, and we can see a significant shift for this Sacramento King team. He can space the floor, he can create for his teammates, generate offense, and play defense. And I'm telling you, Scottie Barnes, he's definitely one of the most underrated players in this draft. So boom, guys, moving on to the 8th pick on this list, we have none other than the Orlando Magic. And I'm telling you, the Orlando Magic, to me, they probably got one of the best jerseys, colors, all that, and I feel like that's probably the only thing keeping them relevant. But the Orlando Magic, if you remember at the beginning of the season, they honestly had a good run at the beginning of the season, but once Markelle Fultz got hurt, that's when things just started going downhill. Markelle was definitely a great piece for this team, and they also traded Nikola Vucevic as well. Jonathan Isaac seems to be always getting hurt. I really feel bad for that dude. So I feel like they need a guy to either replace him or just help them on the defensive end, especially with Aaron Gordon leaving as well. And with all that being said, guys, I feel like the player for that team would be a player like Kai Jones out of Texas. Kai Jones is a piece that can protect the rim, he can play defense when needed, and he's going to be a good rim protector for that team. He has the insane length, and although I feel like his scoring could be better, I feel like he's definitely a good pick with Orlando at that 9th selection. Guys, the Warriors, to me, they're honestly already a good team. I don't even know how they ended up this high, but all they need is Klay Thompson, so next year, this team is definitely going to be a team to watch. But to fit their culture and their play style, I feel like a player like James Bouknight would be a good piece for this Warrior team. James is such a great scorer, and that's all he does, and that's the majority of what he does. He had a game-high 40 points, I believe, this past season, and he displayed the ability to take a team to the NCAA Madness tournament despite not having the best players on that team. James could be that guy coming off the bench behind Steph Curry, and I feel like although his floor general abilities could improve solely on the fact that they already have Draymond Green, I think that he could be a good fit for this Warrior team. So boom guys, moving on to the 6th pick, we have the OKC Thunder. And the Thunder, they're a good franchise. Their season was very, very poor. However, with the emergence of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and with the addition of Kemba Walker, do not sleep on this OKC Thunder team. I feel like Evan Mobley would be the perfect team for this franchise. Guys, I know Mobley was supposed to be projected as a top 3 pick, but to me, I think he still needs to improve on that strength. He definitely has the skill, but the physicality, I don't know guys, I just don't see it right now. Evan would be the perfect player to run pick and rolls or even pick and pops with a player like Kemba or Shai, and I honestly see Evan being a good fit for this Thunder team. So moving on to the 5th pick guys, we have none other than the Orlando Magic once again. Now we're not going to take too much time on this one. We already know what they need. I would select a player like Moses Moody. Moses is your typical 3-and-D guy. He's just a safe pick in my opinion. You already know the type of player that you're getting. I know 5 may be too high, but based on team need, I feel like Moses Moody would probably go around this 5 to 10 range, and he's definitely a guy that can come off the bench behind RJ Hampton to give them 3-point shooting. Okay guys, boom, the 4th pick. This is where things get spicy. Now the Toronto Raptors hold this pick. I feel like they could do a ton of things with this pick, and I know it all depends on who's available, but to me, guys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Pascal Siakam, he's just not that dude. He can't be the #1 option. He's a good player, trust me. He's just not a #1 option. I think you can either go with 2 things here. If Jalen Green is still available, you go with him, but if not, I think you got to go with a player like Jalen Suggs to either come off the bench or start over Fred VanVleet. Either or, I think these are both good selections that could fit the culture. It's honestly crazy how underachieved the Toronto Raptors were this past season, and I think I want to lean more towards Jalen Suggs just because there's just no way that Jalen Green is probably going to fall down this low. So Jalen Suggs, it just sounds more realistic. Now with the 3rd pick, guys, we have the team that's just here every single year, bro. To me, honestly, the most boringest team to watch if LeBron James is not on that team. So whoever gets this team, bro, no hate towards the Cavs, trust me, no hate. But whoever gets selected here, once again, I feel sorry for it. But with this pick, guys, even though it may not be the best fit, I think Jonathan Kuminga would be a great addition to play with Colin Sexton and Isaac Okoro. Kuminga is great at the mid-range, and he can be a 3-level scorer, as well as bringing the ball up the court. Guys, super underrated, and I think that Kuminga really has a chance of helping this Cavs team out. So boom, guys, moving on to the top 2 picks, either Cade Cunningham or Jalen Green. The Houston Rockets, they hold this pick. I think as far as fit, you got to go with Jalen Green. He can help this team out from day one. Pair him up with John Wall, Kevin Porter, and the group of guys. You just can't pass this up. Guys, y'all know how I personally feel about Jalen Green. I think he should be the #1 player. As far as I think he's the best player in this draft, and I think that he really will be the best player to come out this draft class. I see that Kobe Bryant potential as much as people may hate, and I think that he could have a great year like Anthony Edwards, even though probably the Houston Rockets probably won't make the playoffs. Now, that only leaves the Detroit Pistons with that 1st pick. Obviously, they're going to pick Julian Newman. Okay, guys, I really couldn't even go past that without even laughing. But, guys, obviously, they're going to go with a player like Cade Cunningham. I don't think anybody's expecting anybody else. Cade is that guy. You honestly could give him the keys to just get it and go and take that team to the promised land. Although his season didn't really finish too good in the tournament, I still feel like he's going to have a successful NBA career. I still do feel sorry for him going to the Detroit Pistons, but it honestly makes it for me much more watchable to watch the Pistons, but who knows. But yeah, guys, that's my personal choice for the 2021 NBA mock draft. This is probably the lastest one. We know who's getting the picks. We know who's entered. We've seen the NBA Combine, all that. Guys, this is the most accurate and the best 2021 NBA mock draft. I'm telling you, I want to know what your selection would be. Just comment down below, guys. Let's get a great basketball conversation started, and let's see who can actually get the most accurate NBA mock draft. So yeah, comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you if you made it to the end. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. Merch is definitely on the way. Yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and it's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.